Barack Obama is your President of the United States of America.
I think I should run for president.
Did you say that you think you should run for president?
Well, yes, sir, I did. Now all I have to do is run and win the people's votes.
Well, Jimmy, it's not that easy. Let me sing you a little song.
All right.
Well, first, to be a president, you must be 35 years or older, a native-born citizen, and a resident for at least 14 years. Stated in the 12th, 22nd, and 23rd Amendments of the Constitution. Election process, who they gonna pick? Him, maybe him. It will be close, but who's gonna win? It's a long process, you better not blow it. Your presidential chance may be over before you know it. Defeat sucks, but victory doesn't. But if you take a chance, you just might end up in the legislative branch. The election process starts with campaigning. Candidates first select their vice president and then visit certain states and campaign to try to win people's votes. Vice president and president are inseparable. They get voted on together. People cannot vote for one presidential candidate and vote for a different candidate's chosen vice president. Then there are primaries and caucuses. Some states use primaries, some use caucuses. These select which candidate from each party will move on further. A primary is like a normal election. People vote privately for which candidate they like. A caucus is where people meet together and vote together. Personally, I think each state should be using a primary system because it is more accurate and a private system of deciding who should win the National Convention. National Convention is where all delegates and candidates go to reveal who has won the party.
There is a Democratic National Convention and a Republican National Convention.
Election process, who they gonna pick? Him, maybe him. It will be close, but who's gonna win? It's a long process, you better not blow it. Your presidential chance may be over before you know it. Defeat sucks, but victory doesn't. But if you take a chance, you just might end up in the legislative branch.
Then, the presidential candidates campaign and spend millions of dollars to try and win votes for the general election. They focus most of their time and money on swing states. Swing states are states that in the past have voted either way. Some states are not swing states because in the past they have always voted one way. For example, California has always voted Democrat and Texas has always voted Republican. For this reason, candidates do not spend time and money at these states. They spend the majority of their time at states like Florida, Ohio, or Pennsylvania.
Between November 2nd and November 8th, on a Tuesday, presidents stop campaigning and citizens attend their local voting locations and vote for the president and his vice president. You must be 18 years or older to vote and be a U.S. citizen. But now here's where people get confused. On your ballot, you're not really voting for the president. You're voting for electors from your district who will vote for the president. Each state gets a certain amount of electors. Each district gets one elector. The number of districts in a state is based off population. Each district, plus the 2 state senators, gives each state their number of electoral votes. California, for example, has 55 electors, where New Hampshire has 4. Washington, D.C. also has 3 of its own electors. That makes a total of 538 electoral votes. In order to win the presidency, a candidate must win majority votes, which is 270 electoral votes. So presidents don't win the election by popular vote, they win by electoral votes. In 2000, George W. Bush was elected president even though Albert Gore Jr. had more popular votes. This was only the 4th time this had happened. Election process, who they gonna pick? Him, maybe him. It will be close, but who's gonna win? It's a long process, you better not blow it. Your presidential chance may be over before you know it. Defeat sucks, but victory doesn't. But if you take a chance, you just might end up in the legislative branch.